So this is my hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and behind me is one of the most amazing markets this city has to offer. This is the Global Midtown Market, and in here you will find restaurants from around the world, markets from around the world, clothing vendors from around the world, and so much more. So in this video, I'm going to tour the Midtown Global Market, and I am literally going to eat the world without leaving Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm Dave Kaufman, and this is Dave Kaufman Eats the World. Hey, look at this. Salmon and tuna can help fight inflation. I didn't know that. So we're gonna start our round the world tour right here at Jamaican Express. I am a sucker for Jamaican food. I've always wanted to go to Jamaica just to eat the food. We're gonna go see what they got right over here. All right, so we've got jerk chicken. Love jerk chicken, but I kind of want to try it in their wings. So I'm gonna go for their 9-piece jerk chicken wings for $12.50. We place our order here. Welcome, tap. All right, right there. Jerk chicken, jerk sauce. Add to order, and boom, we're done. So right here we have got the jerk chicken wings from Jamaican Express. These smell so good. I am, again, just a sucker for anything jerk. Jerk chicken, one of my favorite ways to have chicken. These are just swimming in that jerk sauce. They look absolutely delicious. I'm gonna start with one of the drummies. That is a big, juicy drummie. This is just glistening with that jerk sauce. So, little disclaimer, I've eaten here before. I actually have eaten here a lot. I absolutely love the food here. This is the first time, though, that I've actually tried his Jamaican jerk wings. But in talking with the owner, he moved here to Minnesota from Jamaica, where he developed these recipes in Jamaica and brought them to his restaurant here at the Global Market. All right, so I've got my drummie here. I'm just gonna taste this sauce. Oh, ooh. There is a nice spice to that sauce. There is this perfect combination of citrus and mango and spice to this sauce. That sauce is absolutely amazing. I'm going in. Oh my God. I've had chicken wings all over the world. None of them compare to this. That chicken is so meaty, so juicy, and coupled with that jerk sauce, with that spice, with that citrus flavor to it, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say these are the best wings I have yet had pretty much anywhere in the world. I'm going to enjoy every single wing on this plate, and then I may go back and get some more. But there's a lot of food that we need to try here at the Global Market, so I may come back at the end just to get some of these to go. So one of the cool things about the Global Market are these little markets that are here, and there's this one, and I think there's another one on the other side, but we're gonna go check this one out. Look at this, Mary's Gone crackers. What is that, like an empty box? Because they're gone? But look at this, we've got all this kind of fresh fruits and veggies over here. Look at the size of that, oh my God. That might be the biggest sweet potato. I think that thing's right out of Chernobyl. All right, if you were a 90s kid, then you remember Pogs. And here we have dried Pogs, although I don't think those are the same thing at all. But aside from food stuff, you've got these little stores like this. This is Simba Craftware. We've got all of these really cool imports from Africa here. When I was in Africa, I wish that I had a suitcase big enough to bring some of the stuff back, but I didn't. I got a few things back from Africa, but this is cool. So what's cool about this is you can go from Africa across the way right to Tibet. And you've got all of these imports from Tibet. Very cool hats and clothes and things like that. I really want to get to Tibet one of these days, and I'm sure that I will. All right, so right over here is another market that they have at the Global Market. This is a Mediterranean market with tons of stuff that they've imported from the Mediterranean. So over here, we've got Zamzam water from Makkah in Saudi Arabia. Bottle of water from Saudi Arabia. So right here, we have barberries. I'm not really familiar with barberries. If you're familiar with barberries, comment below. Let us know what these are. That's kind of interesting. Over here, we've got a couple of brands of couscous. We've got a falafel kit down here. Love falafel. Over here, we have Jawa flour made out of real Jawas. All right, this may be the weirdest thing in this entire market. We have camel milk. Milk actually from a camel. And it, well, I think that one's frozen. And this is the reason why camels follow you around after you... And never mind, I'm putting this back. Over here, we've got a pack of pickled peppers. Down here, we've got even more pack of pickled peppers. But over here, look at this, pickled lemon. I don't know that I've ever seen pickled lemon. So seeing all of this awesome Mediterranean food is making me really hungry for Mediterranean food. So I'm gonna go tour the Middle East right here by getting one of their falafel sandwiches. So right here we have the falafel sandwich. This thing is huge. It is loaded with those big old falafel balls. Falafel, for those who don't know, is basically deep fried chickpeas with some spices and other things thrown in there. It is vegetarian and absolutely delicious. Put all that in a big old pita with romaine lettuce, tomatoes, and then it is topped off with that delicious tahini sauce that I love so much. This is one of my favorite snack items to get in the Middle East when I'm in the Middle East, or right here in downtown Minneapolis. These are basically kind of like street hot dogs in the Middle East. There are falafel vendors up and down the street, so it doesn't matter if you're in Beirut or Tel Aviv or Amman. You're gonna find falafel food vendors on every street corner just about. And it's in the Middle East that I learned to love these. So I'm gonna take a big old bite. We're gonna try this out. So having had a falafel sandwich actually on the streets in the Middle East, I'm a little bit picky about my falafel sandwiches. And this, the falafel itself is a little bit mushy. It's not as deep fried as I would like it to be, and there's very little spice to the falafel. Coupled with that, they put romaine lettuce on top, which, okay, so fine, it's a choice. It's not the best choice for a falafel sandwich. And the pita itself is not warm, really thin and skimpy. Pita, in my opinion, should be thick and warm, not cold and skimpy like this. Not to be mean about it or anything, but this is really awful falafel. All right, so leaving the Middle East, we're gonna go right over here and tour Southeast Asia at BAM's. And they've got something here that I absolutely have to try that I missed at the State Fair. State Fair video right there, maybe over there, maybe there. But they have something here that they had at the State Fair, and that is cranberry cream cheese wontons drizzled with chocolate. 5 of those bad boys for $8. We're getting these. So right here we have a little taste of Southeast Asia with a flair. This is the cranberry cream cheese deep fried wontons drizzled with chocolate sauce. This is not something that I expected to find at a Southeast Asian restaurant. This is, again, very State Fair-like food. They did have this at the State Fair. Again, missed it, but we got it right here. We're gonna try this out. So these look golden brown, deep fried to perfection, tiger striped with that chocolate glaze sauce. And I'm sure that the cranberry cream cheese is inside. We're about to find out. All right, let's try this out. Oh wow, that is interesting. So the interior is not only cranberry infused cream cheese, basically the kind of flavored cream cheese that you would get at any bagel shop to smear on your bagel, but this actually has real pieces of cranberry. So it's not just cranberry flavored cream cheese that gives it that cranberry flavor. It's actually stuffed with real cranberries, which gives this a really amazing flair. Comment below and let me know what you would do with a wonton to make it just a little bit different like this. If you're looking for kind of a light snack to have here at the Global Market, this is a definite hit. Wow, these are really good. All right, so leaving Southeast Asia, we are going to Africa, and we are going to a country that I've always wanted to go to, and that is Morocco. Look at this awesome place. This is decorated with Casablanca, took place in Morocco. Here's a map of Morocco. Yep, I've got to get there. And not only that, but you can buy all of these things from Morocco. So they've got this whole display case over here with imports from Morocco. So it's not just food that you can get here. You can get things from Morocco without actually going to Morocco. But this is a really amazing place. But we're going right over here and we're gonna order our final dish of the day. And that is the lamb shank tagine. It's braised lamb shank with root vegetables and a Moroccan side salad for $18, not too bad. And tagine is a traditional Moroccan stew, slow cooked in stoneware. The conical shape of the tagine gathers that steam, which condenses and trickles back into the stew, creating an especially moist and flavorful dish. Full disclosure, I didn't know that coming in here. I just kind of read it right from there. Oh my God, that looks absolutely amazing. We've got our salad over here. Thank you, sir. This is fantastic. Holy crap. So when I said that you could travel the world without leaving Minneapolis, this is exactly what I was talking about. This lamb shank looks absolutely delicious. It looks so juicy. It's covered in those herbs and spices, served next to a bed of jasmine rice with the root vegetable salad, shaved cabbage, carrots, topped with what looks to be a pickled date. And here we have our Moroccan salad. We have green olives, we have pickled beets, we have pickled red peppers, we have couscous, and then it's finished off with lettuce and a green Moroccan potato salad. This looks absolutely amazing. We're just gonna set the main course aside. We're gonna try out the salad first. And I'm going right in for this amazing looking potato salad. It's big chunks of potato with Moroccan seasoning and some other ingredients. We're gonna try this out. Oh wow. It's served cold, but it is so flavorful. The herbs and the spices that are all mixed together in this potato salad really makes that come to life, really brings me right back to the time when I have never been to Morocco before. We're gonna move on and try the couscous. We're not gonna try everything on this plate. We just don't have enough time, and I don't want that lamb to get cold. We're just gonna try out the couscous. I love couscous. It is so fun to eat. You got all these little balls of couscous popping in your mouth, but this couscous is so flavorful, and again, has all of those Moroccan spices and herbs that just really brings out the flavor of couscous. We're gonna try one more thing on this salad plate before we move over to the lamb. I just have to try out these olives. Those are very tart olives, but they add such a nice tartness. Tartness? Tartness. But they add such an interesting flavor to all the other flavors on this salad dish. This is amazing. We're gonna set this aside, and I'm going right in for the main course here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try out this jasmine rice. This looks absolutely amazing. It's yellow, it's fluffy. It is the perfect forkful of Moroccan jasmine rice. We're gonna try this out. So if the rice isn't good enough on its own, all the juices from this lamb shank are filling the bottom of this plate, and it's really enriching the flavor of that rice. That is something really special, really flavorful, and really delicious. So now that we've tried the salad, now that we've tried the rice, I'm going in for the lamb shank. And look at that. That is fall off the bone tender. That meat has perfect color, perfect texture. That is cooked to perfection. This is how lamb was meant to be prepared. All right, I'm expecting amazing things from this. Let's try this out. Instantly. Wow. That just simply melts in your mouth and fills your mouth with all of these flavors, all of these sensations. This is by far the best plate that you are going to find here at the Global Market. You can really taste all of those herbs, all of those spices. The meat is so savory and literally melt in your mouth delicious. So out of all the foods that you can try all over the world without leaving this market, this dish right here at Moroccan Flavors is by far the best I've ever had here. So those are just some of the foods that you can get when you travel the world, again, without leaving this market. So guys, if you're hungry for more, check out that video right there. If you're starving for more, check out that playlist right there. I am going to finish all of this and then get another one to take home.